Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Marcus Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Harden. And it's Curry in at the point. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The pass to Harden. Back to Curry. And Gasol sends it back. Irving kicks to James. And that one's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Left side Gasol. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Butler dishes to Irving. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Gasol kicks to Irving. Dishes it to LeBron. And finally they hit one.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Pass to Harden. Back to Curry. From 12 feet out. Out to Thompson. Inside. Here's Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gasol's got his first points in this one.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And that one's good, James.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Gasol passes to Aldridge.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Taken away by Anthony. And slam dunk by Butler.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Harden with it. Now Anthony defending.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And on the way from Irving for three. That's good.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Teague's checked in. And West also making a switch. Lillard's checked in. The West All-Stars with the ball. Here's Aldridge. And a strong finish with two hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's LeBron. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. James has got 9.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Poked away. Here's Aldridge. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And the East with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gasol. Millsap comes in for James. And it's Korver in for Butler. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Nowitzki comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Durant's checked in for Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Here's Anthony. Unloads from 13. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
It's stolen by Korver. Here's Anthony. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Chris Paul's checked in for Damian Lillard. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 9 points. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. East All-Stars up on top, leading by 14. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those... Nasty. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. So for the West, Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Chris Paul. And here's LeBron outside. And stolen by Lillard.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Harden, no good.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Irving for three. Here's Gasol. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. Duncan with the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. East with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now the dish to Carmelo. From deep, James. And again, LeBron missing.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Kyrie Irving. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside for Lowry. Butler on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here is Harden. Here's Duncan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Goes back up. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 13.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Aldridge. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Aldridge.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Here's Gasol. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And Lowry gets it to go. Thompson outside for three. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Gasol. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Korver comes in for LeBron. And it's John Wall in for Jimmy Butler. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Duncan. Gasol comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Curry subbed in for James Harden. Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Here's Gasol, and that one goes long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Curry with the steal. Stolen by Bosch. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Bosch. And it's Teague in for Kyle Lowry. And West also making a switch. Paul's checked in. Korver, no luck.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
This one for 3. Wall wide open. No good off the back of the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Curry dishes to Paul. Rebounded by Korver.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And Durant sends it back. And there's Korver on the assist by Millsap. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. That's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Curry's shot is good.
Assist goes to
Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Korver can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. East All-Stars lead by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
We've got Anthony. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's LeBron in the 3.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Anthony gets to Gasol. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Aldridge kicks to Gasol. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Get ready to go. East All-Star Dance Pad.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Irving attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Marc Gasol.
Tim
Duncan against Gasol. Fades back. Duncan can't hit.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Irving. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. The East All-Stars on offense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Nowitzki. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And it's 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 13 points and 2 rejections. He's been an intimidator down low. Even if a shot gets over him, he's pulling down the board.
And Clark, he's just in a total zone right now. We talk about zones for shooting. This guy is in a zone in terms of controlling the paint.
To the paint. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Korver with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Butler.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Millsap comes in for Pau Gasol. And John Wall subbed in. West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant checked in for Klay Thompson. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. Lowry has the open look. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. The East making a switch. Teague's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the West. Durant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Wall, here we go now. Teague, the pass to Wall. Outside for Millsap. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Al Horford, he's checked in for the East. Got a piece of it. Durant with it. Now defended by Korver. Durant dishes to Cousins. Durant kicks to Nowitzki. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki, he has 8 points and 1 steal. He's played a huge role in this game.
Even though he probably wasn't a big part of the game plan coming in.
And he makes both free throws. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Millsap's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Westbrook. 12 points for Dirk Nowitzki. And taken away by Paul. And they're on the break. And finished off by Westbrook. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Durant attacking. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Millsap passes the wall. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. From the wing. That is good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Westbrook. No luck. Wall with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
LeBron's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Gasol comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he gets it to go. And here are the East All-Stars now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Good.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
T got it off in time. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with Harden. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Taken away by Anthony. And Gasol slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
No one near James as he lets it go. Pau Gasol again. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
In the corner, it's James. He goes up again. Gasol, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Anthony with it, picked up by Aldridge. Nobody near Irving. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Thompson. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's LeBron. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
James against Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's good. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
He dishes it to Anthony. Kicks it out to James. Puts up a 3. And again, LeBron missing. James has gone just 2 of 7 from long range. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
LeBron kicks to Anthony. From deep LeBron. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Irving for 3. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Gasol dishes to Curry. Back to Gasol. He's feeling it. That misses off the backboard. Here's Anthony. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Here's Gasol. Gasol missing again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration.
Oh, nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And some changes here for the East. Al Horford's checked in for Gasol. Korver comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Teague in for Kyrie Irving. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Curry. And stolen by Horford. Here's Korver. Finished off the break.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Thompson.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the East All-Stars.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Anthony. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And so here are the West All-Stars. And stolen by Horford. Jumps up. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Assisted by Jeff.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And Anthony sends it back. The 3 from Korver, but they'll get another chance. Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That's good.
James Harden.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's LeBron. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The fadeaway. Kept alive. Here's Aldridge. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Timeout East All-Stars.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Well, guys, what do you think?
Get ready for your...
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Kevin Durant.
Stolen by Durant. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.